If you're looking to buy a house and or sell your current place in the next 60 days, then I have an amazing opportunity for you to take advantage of today. This opportunity is going to put tens of thousands of dollars more in your pocket after you complete the home buying process. Sound too good to be true? Well, let me explain the details and then I'll let you decide for yourself. As a full-time real estate investor, educator, and author of The Investor's Approach to Homeownership, I've helped thousands of homeowners and real estate agents take a different, more strategic approach to buying and selling their homes. The Investor's Approach to Homeownership outlines a proven and repeatable step-by-step formula that you can use to sell your house for maximum profits and purchase your new house below market value using the FINAR system. And the great part is anyone can use this approach. It's really easy to use and it does not cost you any additional money to implement. So, how does this tie into the opportunity that I have today for you? Well, as I had mentioned, I've trained thousands of real estate agents on how to use this specific approach with their clients. And I've maintained close relationships with the top performing real estate agents from this group. And that is so I can connect people just like yourself with industry-leading professionals that intimately know the investor's approach to homeownership and can help you every step of the way. By clicking the link beneath the video and submitting your information, you will be immediately connected to a top-performing real estate agent in your specific city. This realtor will be in contact with you within 24 hours to set up a meeting. And this isn't just another meeting. This is the best and most valuable 30 minutes that you're going to invest in the entire home buying process. So let's take a minute and talk about what exactly you're going to get from this meeting.
Okay, so what do you specifically get in your meeting with your real estate agent? Well, there are two different types of people here. One are the people that are currently renting or first-time home buyers that are just looking to buy a house. The second group of you are going to have a house that you need to sell and then are looking to buy a new place. So we're going to talk about each one here, and we'll start off with the Investor's Approach home buying strategy session, because both groups are going to need, and this is going to be very valuable for both. And in this strategy session, your real estate agent is going to come in, going to have a series of questions for you. You know the price range you're looking to buy in, the size, the location, the shape of the property, where do you want to live, all these things. And during this, your real estate agent is going to really get a good understanding of what you're looking for. And one thing that I would suggest to you is try to be as open-minded in this situation as possible, especially if you're looking to buy a property below market value, because the less you care about for location, for the shape, the easier it's going to be for your agent to find you some fantastic properties that are far under market value that you can take advantage of and go ahead and negotiate a really good deal on. At the same time, you might be like, something, no, I want to sell my house and I want to, live on this street and I want it in perfect shape or whatever. And if you want to be really specific, hey, more power to you. But I'm just letting you know, if you really want to capitalize on buying an undervalued property, buying a property beneath fair market value, then the less restrictions you put on your agent, the easier it's going to be for them to find you a fantastic deal. The second thing you're going to get here is a home evaluation. Now, this is very typical for real estate agent meetings. They all do this. This is typically what they do. They just come in. And when they come into the meeting, they'll have what's called a CMA report. And in really simple terms, this report takes comparable properties in your area and what they sold for, and what the whole idea is to find a value for your house, find a listing price for your house based on other houses that have sold that are similar in size, location, have a lot of similarities. So this is a really valuable tool for you as a home seller. And my suggestion to you in this stage of it, when you're doing the home evaluation, when you're looking at the CMA, is be very actively involved in this. Don't just look at the comparable properties and just say, okay, cool. Actually go through each of these comparable properties, because it's going to show you what they sold for, how many bathrooms, how many bedrooms, what special features they have, and go ahead and drill in your real estate and go ahead and ask questions. Say, okay, why did you include this one? I see this one has hardwood floors. Mine has laminate floors. What's that mean for my valuation? So by going through this and asking a lot of questions, you're going to get a really good idea on what you should be listing your house for. Once you do, I strongly suggest you list your house, at a competitive price, because you want to hitting the valuation for your house is really important, because if you list your house too high, it means people are going to go through it, but nobody's going to even make an offer, and your house is going to sit there for weeks until you drop the purchase price or the asking price to where it should have been in the beginning. By the time you do it, your house is no longer a new listing, and lots of times, I've seen it so many times before, guys, is people end up getting way less than they should for their house because they started too high. Conversely, you don't want to start too low, because if you start too low, somebody's going to buy your house for full asking price, and you're not going to get what you should have got out of it. So this is where having a really good agent helps. They're going to give you a good CMA report. You're going to talk about things together, and hitting that purchase price or that asking price is absolutely huge in this situation. The third thing you're going to get from this meeting, and this is where it's very unique to what you're going to get, nobody else gets this, and this is the Investor's Approach Repair and Renovation Report. And this is awesome. And your real estate agent is going to come visit you. You guys are going to walk through your entire house. Every room will go through the front yard, the backyard. And as you do so, your agent is going to make a detailed report of the renovations and repairs that you need to do for maximum profits. In that report is also going to be things that you should not do, because not all repairs and renovations are, worth it. You're gonna, and what I mean by this is you're going to end up spending more on the repairs and renovations that you're going to get in additional money on your purchase price. And that's why you'll notice I keep on talking about maximum profits when you're selling your house. It doesn't matter what you sell your house for. It matters how much money you spend on your house, including repairs and renovations, versus what you sell it for. And the simple thing here, guys, if you end up putting $20,000 into your house and you sell for an extra $20,000, well, then you didn't make any additional profits. Conversely, by using this Investor Approach Repair and Renovation Report, the whole idea is to put $3,000 to $5,000 in, and let's use $3,000 as an example. Put $3,000 into fixing up and renovating your house, and then selling for an initial $15,000 to $20,000. That's what it's about. These real estate agents have taken extensive training from me personally on the investor's approach to homeownership, and I go into great detail on repairs and renovations, the biggest money-making repairs and renovations, the ones that give the best return on investment. So they're going to be able to take all their training, all their information, and they've done this with countless other clients, guys, and they're going to be able to help you in your house on exactly what you need to do to go ahead and maximize the profits that you make on the sale of your house. Number 4 is the Investor Approach Organization and Staging Report. And the reason I called my book The Investor's Approach to Homeownership is because the vast majority of people take the emotional approach to homeownership. Now, we can use this to our advantage, and we should, and you as a home seller should use this to your advantage. And this is where organization and staging of your house is so incredibly important. Because what the vast majority of home buyers do is they come in your house, they're looking at it to buy it, and they're going to either love it or they're not going to love it, and lots of times they're not even going to know why. And this is where the organization and staging report comes in. When you have your house correctly organized and staged properly, it's going to give people a really good emotional connection to your house. They're going to love your house, and they're not even going to know why. So this is where your real estate agent, during your meeting, is going to go ahead and look at your cupboards. They're going to look at your closets. They're going to look at how your living room's set up, looking at how your bedroom's set up, and they're going to give you a report on what you should do so your house looks the best it can for when it's listed, and it gives that the best feel, and it allows people to have a very positive emotional response to your house. Installing really cheap closet organizers is huge. Getting rid of the clutter. Less is more when it comes to organization and staging. Again, these agents have received extensive training on the best way to get your house looking to sell for maximum profits, and they're going to give you a report detailing everything that you should do. Once again, and with both of these reports, guys, you guys are still in the driver's seat. You can do as much of the report or as little of the report as you like. You sit there and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and paint, do the flooring, but I don't want to do, the bathroom. Or I'm going to go ahead and install closet organizers, but I'm not going to get rid of that second couch in my living room. Guys, these reports is just giving you a best case scenario on how you can maximize profits. From there, you have to decide what's going to work for your life, for your budget, and then you can make the decisions from there. The last thing you're going to get in your meeting, and this ties it all in together, guys, and what you're going to get is direct access to the Investor's Approach approved power team that can do all the work. And not only can they do all the work, but you can use this exact power team. So when you buy your next home and it needs new flooring, needs painting, needs a new roof, needs a new furnace, whatever it needs, you're going to be plugged right in and have direct access to the people that can do the work. These are industry leaders that do a great job, have very high workmanship, that are going to come right away for you and that are very reasonably priced. And you have direct access to all of them. So this is awesome for those that are looking, to sell their house. You get your repair and renovation report. If you're somebody that loves doing everything yourself, awesome. Go to town, have a day at it. But if you're on the other side of things where life's busy enough already between, your job, your family, your extracurricular activities, then you can simply talk to your real estate agent and say, yeah, I would love for somebody to come and do all the repairs, renovations, organize and stage my house. And by a couple of simple phone calls, and all of a sudden you're all set. You've got the quotes in, and people are doing the work immediately to get your house ready to sell. And like I mentioned too, that home buying strategy session, when you find a new house to buy, any work that needs to be done, guys, anything at all, this power team can do everything for you, so you can go ahead and buy your house and get all the work done on it immediately, so you're living in a beautiful house, the house exactly that you want, that you just purchased undervalued, below fair market value, so you make money when you buy and you're making money when you sell. Lastly, for this meeting, if you have any specific questions about your neighborhood, anything that I haven't covered, these real estate agents are, like I had mentioned, industry leaders. Go ahead and ask. You can get any questions you have, write them down, you get them asked. And the entire meeting is ultimately designed to provide you with the information that you need to sell your current place for maximum profits, and then lay the foundation for finding you a new home that you're going to be able to buy below fair market value.
Okay, so just like any other profession, real estate agents are not all created equal. Hiring the right agent can literally put tens of thousands of dollars more in your pocket. And hiring the wrong agent can cost you more than you ever thought possible. So if you're even considering buying a house in the next 60 days and or selling your current place, then do yourself a huge favor. Click the button beneath the video and submit your information right now. So don't make excuses as to why you shouldn't take the 30 seconds and submit your information. Instead, take action, click the button, submit your information, and then reap the benefits from your decision. Talk soon.